Today, we are joined by a beloved figure who has helped generations make sense of and fall in love with science. And now he's back in the lab with a new mission to raise awareness about a rare and genetic disease called Friedreich's ataxia, or FA. Bill Nye is here with us to share more about this new project and his personal journey with the disease and what's next for him. Bill, welcome.
Good to see you.
You too. Now, in your new series, Back in the Lab for FA, you're simplifying the science behind this complex condition. What are some of the most important things you want viewers to take away from it?
Well, a couple of things. First of all, the term rare disease is reasonable, but there are thousands of people who are affected with this this condition, generally called ataxia. And ataxia is a Greek-derived word. It means you can't taxi. You can't get around very easily. So my family has a different form of ataxia, but the symptoms are very similar. And so the one that the form we're talking about this week is Friedreich ataxia, named after this guy, Nicholas Friedreich, who did some research and realized it's caused by recessive genes. So if people get married and have kids who both have this recessive Friedreich ataxia gene, it can lead to trouble. And a problem with Friedreich ataxia is the symptoms are a lot like a lot of other things. So you might see a neurologist, you're losing your balance, you have trouble with your fine motor skills, and you don't realize that it's being caused by this genetic disorder. And so we want people to get diagnosed so that we can address the problem.
Now, how easy is it to get a diagnosis?
That is clearly, absolutely, without question, it depends. So sometimes it's straightforward, sometimes it's complicated. But the longest journey begins with but a single ataxic step. So if you or someone in your family feels that he or she is having trouble getting around, it may be a result of Friedreich ataxia. So talk to a doctor, and one thing will lead to another. And we strongly believe now we can get a diagnosis. And there are tests now, genetic tests now, to sort this thing out.
Now, in the first video in the series, which drops today, which also happens to be International Ataxia Awareness Day, tell us a little about... Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
Yes.
But tell us about, the first episode and your co-host.
Well, we're back in the lab, so we've recreated the Science Guy show lab. And the guy that's there is Christian. He's a brilliant, really, I've spent time with him, brilliant geneticist, researcher who also has Friedreich ataxia. And when you see him on camera, you'll see the difficulty he has speaking. And my family has a different form of ataxia, but the symptoms very similar, where you have difficulty forming words and difficulty swallowing. But he's chipping away at the problem because we're living at this extraordinary time where we can sort out the configuration of genes and then understand how one thing leads to another with Friedreich ataxia.
And is there a treatment now?
The answer, once again, is it absolutely depends. So there are big companies and small companies working on this problem with treatments that seem to be very effective.
And it has been a really busy week for you. So many things going on. You got your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What was that ceremony like?
Oh, it was cool, you guys. It was just really, really something. I mean, life is short and all that, but getting this permanent or virtually permanent star in Hollywood just means a great deal to me. And I mean, now, New York is where things are amazing, things can happen, and like nowhere else on earth, I got you. But Hollywood is a word that everyone in the world knows. I mean, Hollywood is a noun, Hollywood is an adjective, Hollywood is a verb when we Hollywood something in on camera. So to get a star on the Walk of Fame meant the world to me.
Well, you look like you had a blast. Bill Nye, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank
We
you,
are
Cindy.
really wishing you lots of success for this incredible series.
Thank you. Carry on, you guys.
Thank you.